If X gram of copper sulfate is present in 100 ml of its solution, the strength of solution will be X%. Three copper sulfate solutions of distinct strengths are mixed in different proportions to create new solutions. If the three solutions are mixed in the proportion 5:3:2, then the resulting solution has a strength of 32%. If instead the proportion is 3:2:5, then the resulting solution has a strength of 37%. If equal volumes of the three solutions are mixed, then the strength of resulting solution would be 35%. What is the maximum strength in percentage among the three given solutions? So, very lengthy, but I would say straightforward question, right? So there is no, what would I say? A short trick for solving this question, right? You have to be proceed in a very mechanical way, right? So you are given three solutions. They are mixed in different proportions every time. And then you have to make three equations and then get the value of the solution having maximum strength, right? So I'm assuming let the strengths of these solutions be X1%, X2%, and X3%, right? Now, you just can do one thing, right? You can use your smartness in doing your calculations, correct? There is no other way to solve this question apart from making three equations and then solve those equations. But you can use your brains to solve those equations smartly, right? So let me first make this equation when they are mixed in this proportion. Using the concepts of weighted average, I can write it as 5x1 percentage plus 3 times x2 percentage plus 2 times x3 percentage would be equal to, this would be 5 and 3, 10, 5 and 3, 8 and 2, 10. Divide by 10 is equal to 32%, right? If I multiplied with 10, it would become 320%. You can cancel out these percentage symbols, right, from the whole equation. So I'm getting this as first equation. Now my second equation is, it would be 3x1% plus 2 times x2% plus 5 times x3% would be equal to 10 into 37. That would be 370%. Guys, you just, I don't want you to blindly make these equations, right? Use your brain, right? Use your smart brains. Can you see when I mix these three solutions in this proportion 5:3:2, I was getting the resultant strength as 32%. And when I decrease the proportion of 1 and 2, but I increase the proportion of third solution, this final resultant strength has increased. This final resultant strength has increased. What does it mean? Right? If I have increased the proportion of third solution, now the resultant average has been increased, right? This resultant average has increased. What does that mean? That the strength of x3 would be the maximum, because if I have decreased these two solutions and I have increased the x3, I have increased the proportion of x3, this average has shifted towards the higher value, right? So what does that mean? That x3 would be the solution having highest strength, right? So I know I do not need to eliminate this variable. Actually, I want to find first the value of x3. Let me just find the value of x3 first. Now, third equation would be, if equal volumes of three solutions are mixed, strength would be 35. So it would be x1% plus x2% plus x3% would be equal to 35 into 3, that is 105%. This would be my third equation, right? So I have made three equations. Now solve them smartly, right? First, I need to take two equations, right, and eliminate one variable. So I'm taking equation 1 and 3. I'm taking equation 1 and 3. Why? Because I can easily eliminate this x2 by multiplying this equation with 3. So this becomes 3x1, 3x2, and 3 times x3, and it becomes 315. If I take the difference of first and third equation, what do I get? I'm writing it directly from first and third. From first and third, I got 2 times of x1, 2 times of x1 minus x3 would be equal to 5. So I'm getting this as fourth. And using second and third, right? Using second and third, I can easily eliminate this x2 variable, because if I multiply it with 2, this got cancelled out. 3x1 minus 2x1 would be x1, and 5 minus 2 would be 3x2, 3x3, and that would be equal to, this is 210, right? So it would be 160. So I got two equations. Now I need the value of x3 here, right? What do I need to do is I need to eliminate now x1, right? So this is my fifth equation. I'm multiplying this equation by 2 to get rid of this x1, right? Multiplying it by 2 and subtracting this equation from equation multiplying it with 2 and subtracting equation 4 from equation 5, I would get this would be 6 plus 1 is 7 times x3 is equal to 320 minus 5, that is 315. So I got the value of x3 as 7. 4 times is 28, 5 times is 35. So I'm getting the value of x3 is 45, and it must be the highest strength. It must be the maximum strength among the three solutions. Why? Because by changing just its proportion, by increasing its proportion, and by decreasing the proportions of other two, the resultant strength has increased, right? So it implies that x3 has the highest strength. And if you won't believe, you can find the strength of x1 and x2. I'm getting x3 as 45. 45, just put this 45 in this equation. So you get 50 by 2. I'm getting x1 as 25, right? So x1 is 25, x3 is 45, it becomes 70. 105 minus 70, so I got x2 as 35. Can you see x3 is the highest? But I have wasted some 10 and 20 seconds finding x1 and x2, right? In fact, if अगर मान लो मैंने ये पहली दूसरी इक्वेशन ब्लाइंडली ये दोनों सॉल्व कर दी होती, एंड एक इक्वेशन मेरे को एलिमिनेट करना पड़ता एक कोई वेरिएबल, it would have taken some time, right? Because these equations are difficult to these variables are difficult to cancel out, right? तो मैं क्या करूंगा 1 3 and 1 2 यूज करूंगा, because this is a very beautiful equation, x1 x2 x3 is equal to 105. तो इस तरीके से इतना डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चन, दिस इज नॉट अ डिफिकल्ट क्वेश्चन, बट इट डिपेंड्स ऑन हाउ यू मेक दैट डिफिकल्ट, राइट? You make these type of questions difficult only. So the correct answer to this question would be option A.